Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm Nye, and it's time for us to enter the book. What book, you ask? None other than the Book of Pooh, where we're going to go and complete the final chapter in the story of Pooh in Kingdom Hearts 2. I am not intentionally rhyming, I promise. And we're going to go to the final area, which is right up here. So last episode, we completed 3 of the 4 main areas, and we are able to get ourselves the Sweet Memories Keyblade. Now we're going to go into this area, the final area, so we can get not only the final cutscenes, get some closure, but also get our final reward. So there's Pooh up on a hill, has his head stuck in a honey pot, like this surprises anybody. That's all he does. Okay, so we got a couple things we need to get while we're here. First and foremost, let's go ahead and pick up this treasure chest right here. There is the, get our Cosmic Ring, which gives a lot of maximum AP. There's the Sweet Memories in my hand, so it is basically a log with some honey attached to it, and I believe a beehive. Everything's better when you attack with bees. There's another one of these. So the question is, there's the style recipe. I should have, I hope I have, one more treasure chest in this area. No? Oh, crap. Hold on. Double crap. I missed a treasure chest in the cave, so we're gonna have to go do that. But first, let's leave him be. No, let's help him. Let's help Pooh. We like Pooh. We like doing things for him. So I'm missing one treasure chest. That sucks. So this plays a lot like the final game in Kingdom Hearts 1 did, where you're using power to try to send Pooh flying. In this case, and there goes that. Score of 3697. The first time, it's all that's important is getting the pot off Pooh's head. Future times are going to be all about getting as big a distance as we can.
I was thinking, perhaps there's a way to make it so you won't go away.
There is, but we're not going to tell you how.
Yes. Would there be such a thing as a way to make it so you don't go away again?
This is so sappy and yet so wonderful. It brings back great memories of Pooh. That's a really big harvest moon.
I promise I'll come back and visit you now and then.
Could you make it
eventually.
now and now instead? That seems a
well,
bit
we have
better
stuff
to
to
me.
do. We gotta save. No,
Sora,
we saved
if I
everybody.
go looking for
We have to
you,
go
will
get
I
now.
find you?
We gotta stop an invasion
I'll
now.
always be with you, right
I'm
here.
not sure what's so important
You
for
don't
us to
have
do
go
now, actually.
anywhere. Just stay here, and you can see me anytime you want.
That's
You mean
absolutely
I
right,
just have
and
to
very
stay
mushy.
Right here?
Yep.
No,
that's
you
all.
can go anywhere.
Would you promise?
Promise.
I promise.
We do a lot of promising in this game. Thank you, Piglet, for just stepping out on such a wonderful moment that
And
you weren't
so
invited
do Lou
to.
and I.
We sure
You
do.
guys weren't invited!
You're welcome to visit us anytime, Sora.
And you couldn't
Thanks.
keep me away if you wanted to, jerk.
After all, I must tell you of my Uncle Albert's adventures at sea.
Captain Albert Alexander, maybe?
A while.
Goodbye, Sora.
Thanks, Gopher.
Bye,
If
Gopher.
you ever get lonely, just start bouncing and think of your pal Tigger.
That I will do,
I
because
will,
I have
Tigger.
double jump. I bounce better than you.
You're leaving?
Yes.
I must.
I really have to go.
Well, I
That too.
won't be sad, because you'll always be right here, forever and ever. Right, Sora?
Pooh, you're getting too clingy. I think we need to see other people. Hey, but, yeah, that.
And
Look at how
all
much
of
detail
you
they put into the moon.
are right here, too. See ya.
Isn't Pooh's smile just freaking heartwarming? That's amazing! And wave goes Sora. And wave goes everybody. I always love playing through the 100 Acre Wood, even though it's extremely short, and I didn't make it any longer by sort of speeding through it in this Let's Play. I always really appreciate it, and that is the best thing ever, right there. Yep. That'll be the end of Winnie the Pooh. And at least they fixed the cover. I mean, I would be upset if they didn't, and I love that cover! I would so have that book. So that's the end of the 100 Acre Wood. And that gives us not only the Cure element, but the Orichalcum Plus, which is another one of the ones that we were missing. Okay, so I think there's a couple things we need to do now. Just waiting for the game to gradually come back. There's actually a number of things we need to do now, but the first and foremost, I'm going to jump to the world map, because I guess what we're going to go do is we're going to spend a little bit of time in the Olympus Coliseum, we have another tournament that we need to do. Wait, what? Oh, right, I know what it's talking about. We're not going to go do that yet. Instead, we're going to go over here. Yes, I will do the gummy missions eventually, but instead, we're going to go ahead and go down to the underworld entrance here. And we're going to go do a couple things. First things first, though, we're going to go talk to the Moogles, because apparently I'm missing some of the... I'm missing some synthesis materials. So, let's see. We are missing a lot of frost stuff, and I know where to find most of it. So, we're missing the frost stuff. We're missing the dark crystal. We're missing twilight gem. That's about it. So, it's not much. Not much at all. I do need a lot more materials than I have now, though. So, we got recipes. The defense boost is good to have. Petite ribbon gives... I forget what all these give. But, right now... Wow, that was fun. Okay, so right now, the important things we need to get... We need to do Save the Queen, we need to do Save the King, and we need to do Ultima Weapon. I think that's not going to be too much to ask. Those are... I'm probably going to get most of these items while farming. Farming up final form, so I'm not too worried about that. We have the defense boost, which I don't really want to make right now, honestly. And we have the, I don't want to make this either, because I need, Oh, do I need those? No, let's make, okay. How many mithril crystals do I have? Enough. Okay, well, let's go ahead and make the petite ribbon. Yeah, I need some bright, that's why I was doing, I need the bright stuff. Okay, we're gonna pause on that. I'm gonna get most of that just by farming. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk to, Panic over here. And we're going to go to the Goddess of Fate Cup. There's no special rules here. No experience is gained, unfortunately, so I can't really get much out of this, except for the final reward, which is very, very important. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I think this is another of the shorter ones. I think there's only 10 rounds in this one, too. I kind of wish I wasn't using Sweet Memories for this, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll just go ahead and do our own thing. Fight our way through this. There's going to be a lot of different enemies. We're going to fight a lot of different ways. The rules in this one, if I remember correctly, do change. So it's not always going to be as simple as just attack these guys, kill these guys. There might be some of them that are in darkness. There might be some of them in a time limit. I'm going to really probably regret having Sweet Memories as my main weapon, especially because we don't get anything special with it. There are no drops in these things, so I'm probably going to regret that. And actually, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and quit out because I want to equip something that's actually going to be worth having. I'm glad I didn't get too far into that. Let's go ahead and wait until we're out. Items, Sora, and change that to Oblivion. And we'll go back in. Normally I would use Sweet Memories, but we're kind of on a time limit here. And I also, there's a lot of mini events in here that are kind of also sort of time limits, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So let's go ahead and do match one. This should move a lot faster now that I actually have a little bit more damage. Now remember, most of the damage that I have as Sora, actually most of it... Freaking not good. Most of it actually comes from the, from Sora himself. Most of it doesn't come with the weapon. The weapon only provides maybe 6 to 8 points of strength. And Sora is going to be the other 36 by himself. But, God, we are doing really terribly this time. So, that being said, having another 6 to 8 points of damage is usually very important when we're talking about a game of some sort. So, I'm not too, I'm okay with having to go back out and redo a couple of these for this. Notice that Curaga brought Goofy to full health from nothing. That is going to be, that's our, really powerful, let's go ahead and just do this. Yeah, it's a nice and powerful spell we have there. Gives us a lot of healing, and that's, I like having a lot of healing. I like being able to revive friends to full from nothing. I appreciate that. Kind of wish I got into final form as opposed to just Valor form, but that just wasn't available to me. But Valor form's going to do a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, not going to gain any experience from any of this, which is the other reason why I kind of wish I had gone into final, not Valor. but nothing I can do about that. Okay, so round 2 is we got to defeat these guys in less than a minute. And so I'm really glad I'm already in a form for this. It's going to allow me to do a lot more damage, a lot faster. Because I do not want to lose on round 2. Ow. That was not pleasant. I really want to get rid of that rodeo clown, or that shaman on whatever this thing is. I don't know what this thing is, but whatever it is, I want to get rid of it. Because it's doing altogether too much. Good. Donald got that. We still have 30 seconds to go. Not terrible. And I went a lot faster in round 1, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so the next gimmick, this is the one where I don't want to get attacked at all. So, you know, the more I get attacked, the more points I lose. I do not want that at all. Luckily, I'm in the air most of the time, and I've been able to juggle most of these enemies. So I lost a few points just now, but I didn't lose much in the way of points. That's good. I'm not getting much in the way of score either. No special rules for this one, so we're just going to go ahead and Magnega up here. Or I would, if it would actually work. There we go. Now, someone told me that you can force activate... That's not good. That you can force activate, like, the double score mode by doing what I just did, which is use Magnet and use a lot of Thunder, but it didn't seem to work. So I'm not sure if I did something wrong, or if that's just not how that works. But I'm gonna have to figure out the mechanics behind score at some point, because I honestly don't get how it works. Have you noticed that Donald and Goofy seem to be dying a lot faster? Just something I've noticed. I'm not sure if it's important or relevant at all, but I have noticed that it's happening a lot. I also know that I'm taking a lot more damage than I would like to take, and I'm having trouble getting close to this guy because these guys are doing this freaking flame attack. And now they're doing the I cannot be hit by anything attack. Okay, let's get rid of the shaman first. I'm not too worried about the assassins, but the shaman worries me. Let's see if we can get the assassin to come out. Come on, come play. Thank you, Donald. Okay, and now they're above ground. This is why I wasn't too worried about the assassins, because they're really easy to deal with once you can get them above ground. You just have to get them above ground for a second. And we're pretty much done. So that's going to be the end of that guy. Now we get a couple of tanks. Remember, tanks are ridiculously good at juggling us, and they're doing a pretty good job of juggling the hell out of Donald. Luckily, Goofy is pretty good at his job, and I can go ahead and cure and get Donald back up. You know, I don't really care too much about Donald's power, because he doesn't really have any. But, there we go. Just had to get on the same level as it. Final Form just does ridiculous things when it comes to fighting. Unfortunately, I'm still getting juggled, and that's just something these things do. But, unfortunately, you can't really see, from the angles that I'm fighting at, you can't really see all the cool stuff that Final Form does. It has some just ridiculously cool moves that it does. Okay, we should be having a boss fight right about now. No? Okay. Let's go ahead and just lightning everything. Yeah. Final Form says hi. That's how Final Form works. Okay, so what are we going to fight next? Before all points are gone. Well, same style. Second verse, same as the first. Ow. Not good. Not good at all. The centaurs here are just ridiculously good at dealing damage, and I could really easily lose all points here. So I want to get rid of them really fast, and as soon as my... you're down in points. Not happy at all. I really want to have Stitch out as fast as possible. I need a lot more MP to make that happen. Okay, the Lancer's down. Oh, crap. Okay, that was close. That was way too close. That was way too close for comfort. I would have been really upset if I had lost right then. But we got it. Party must survive until time runs out. This one's really easy. It's literally just attack these things for 30 seconds. This is a great time to get a lot of experience. Or not a lot of experience, but a lot of points. Which can be really helpful if you're going for a point score, and we will be going for that eventually. Unfortunately, these guys don't give a lot of points, but they're not really hard to kill either. And you can get a ton of drive here, which I think is what this is really here for, is just get your drive meter going, so you can use that in the next rooms. So we'll be doing that. So that was easy, as you can see. What do we have next? Fight in the dark and defeat the enemies. That's pretty easy, right? Okay, see these cars right here? You only find them in a couple of places. This is one of them. I think you can find them in the underworld. I don't think I'll be able to... Yeah, I can't do anything with that. The only really place you find them is... One is in the underworld, and the other is in the castle's past. One of the ice drops that we need for 100% completion for... Sorry, I have a lot of trouble thinking and fighting these things back at the same time. One of the ingredients we need for 100% completion is gotten off of these cars. Unfortunately, no drops on the cars in here. Did you just die already? I love having thunder. It's my favorite spell. Okay, so how are we doing? Is this the final match? So I think it's my final match. Yes, it's the final match, so we gotta fight Hades the same way we did previously. Now, it says don't fight the nearby enemies, but I find that the ads are a little bit more trouble than they're worth, especially if you want to live. So, luckily, I don't think Hades does his invincible thing during these fights, so you can go ahead and beat the ever-living crap out of him. Go ahead and get a heal going while I'm thinking about it. Kill this guy. Okay, where's... Oh, he's spawning guys. Okay, that's why they said don't go after these guys. I think what you have to do... God damn it, stop teleporting Hades. You know what? Hades, come here. There we go. Now that I've got a lock on Hades, now I can actually do some damage to him. As you can see, we're doing a ton of damage. We do a ton of amazing things in final form, and we're really good at juggling enemies. Just watch Hades' health just melt off when I fight him in final form. Now, of course, he can give quite as good as he gets. So if he gets a couple of those combos off, you're going to end up taking a lot of damage. I'm going to try not to do that. We have now entered double score mode, which would be fantastic if there was any way to actually gain points in this fight other than by Hades himself. So that's not going to do anything. Let's go ahead and keep on attacking Hades. Yes, you're on fire. We understand. You're Hades, Lord of the Underworld. We got it, Hades. Okay, there. Got a couple combos going on him, dealing a lot of damage to him. My drive meter's going up. I might be able to go to final form one more time, just kind of depending on how this goes. No, you're not allowed to do that. Now you're going to take a lot of damage, and now he's gone. So we got a new record of 797. I think we probably need like 2,000 to actually get the full record on that. But that is going to be the entirety of the Goddess Cup. Hey, give me my cup. Give me my really ugly Eye of the Fates cup. You two, run away. Run! Run, little boys! Run!
We did it!
We did it! Yeah, we did, because we're awesome. So now we got the Fatal Crest. This is a very, it's an interesting Keyblade. I don't really like it. While you're in MP charge mode, you get a lot of increased strength, but your finishing move is disabled. What this means, you can't actually kill enemies while you're in that mode. Or not enemies, but you can't kill bosses, and that can be a big problem in a lot of ways. So, especially if you're fighting someone like, say, Sephiroth, for example. Okay, so the main reason we actually did, the Goddess of Fate Cup is specifically to get the Orichalcum Plus. But, soon, there will be more to do here. So I can't do anything more right now. Let's go into the journal. Let's go ahead and take a look at what our missions ask us to do. So, Pain and Panic Cup, they want 2,000 or more. Cerberus Cup, they want 1,000 or more. Underdrome Cup, they want Titan Cup, they want 5,000 or more. And they want, for the Underdrome Goddess of Fate, they want 3,000 or more. We barely... I mean, we didn't even hit 1,000. So I'm not sure how we're going to pull that off. Let's go ahead and deposit our Orichalcum Plus here, and we'll call it a day. Good. Okay, well, now that we've done all of that, I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and farm up our forms. So, to let you know, Valor forms at 5, max is 7, Wisdom is at 3, max is 7, Master forms at 5, max is 7, and Final we haven't even started leveling up. So I need to go and get these things as leveled up as I possibly can. That's going to take some time, so expect me to be a much higher level when you see me next. We'll be a much higher level, basically. Things will be a little bit easier for us when we go into the ensuing Coliseum battles. And from there, we will start hunting down the synthesis items we need to unlock the ultimate weapon. And then we will start working on the actual 100% completion, which is going to take a little while. So I'm expecting quite a lot of episodes to go from here on out. We will work in each individual planet, just finishing that and moving on. But that's not going to happen for a while, at least for me. You guys will happen next episode. For me, I'm going to have a lot of farming to do, so I will have to see you guys next time. Ta-da!